Welcome back to Beyond Reality, the channel that takes you deep into the unknown, where the mysteries of society and the truth about the world around us are uncovered. Tonight, we're diving into a world of luxury, danger, and power, the world of the mob wife aesthetic. These women have lived through things most of us can only imagine, but behind their glamorous lives and perfect facades lies a far darker truth. Is it all diamonds, champagne, and private jets? Or are these women living in a constant state of fear, betrayal, and survival? Stay tuned as we explore the chilling truth behind the wives of the world's most notorious crime families. You won't believe what they go through just to stay alive and what they're willing to do to protect their families. Subscribe if you're ready to uncover the darkest secrets of the criminal underworld, and let's get started. The image of a mob wife is often one of wealth, power, and luxury. But is that all there is to it? What's the true cost of the opulent lifestyle? Mob wives don't just live in mansions, they live in a world where loyalty is the highest currency, and betrayal can be deadly. They may look like they have it all: expensive handbags, designer clothes, private jets, but beneath the surface, they're holding on to a secret life that most would never imagine. What's the real price of loyalty in this world? These women might be the wives of the crime bosses, but they are far from just passive figures in the background. They are involved in the decision-making, the planning, and sometimes even the execution of their husbands' criminal enterprises. Is their loyalty a shield, or are they playing a dangerous game themselves? Mob wives often know more than anyone else about the family's illicit dealings, but while they hold the power to tear everything down, they also carry the burden of keeping everything together. How many of them are living in fear, knowing that one wrong move could end their lives, or worse, the lives of their children? They may seem untouchable, but they are always at risk. Living in constant vigilance, these women walk a fine line between surviving and thriving in the world of organized crime. Mob wives are synonymous with glamour, high-end fashion, exotic vacations, luxury cars, but all of that comes at a cost. The true nature of their lives is far from the dazzling world that the media paints. They don't just have access to all the finest things, they are surrounded by danger every day. What if the life of luxury is just a facade, hiding a darker truth about the constant fear these women face? These women know that wealth doesn't protect you when you're entangled in the criminal underworld. The real cost of their luxurious lifestyles is an everyday battle for survival. The life of a mob wife isn't filled with carefree shopping sprees and lavish parties. It's about trust, betrayal, and survival. Do they really have the power they project, or is it just an illusion? What happens when the people you trust the most, the ones closest to you, are also the ones who can destroy everything you've worked to protect? There are strict rules in the world of organized crime, and even stricter ones for the wives. These women are expected to maintain the family's honor, keep quiet, and support their husbands no matter what. But what happens when these rules start to break down? What happens when loyalty to your husband conflicts with loyalty to your children, your own safety, or your sense of right and wrong? Mob wives don't just sit back and watch. They are often at the center of the action, making decisions, hiding evidence, and dealing with the consequences of their husband's actions. Are they accomplices in the criminal world? Or are they simply doing what they have to do to survive? Many of these women are in survival mode, constantly juggling the dangers of the lifestyle with the desire to protect their families. The rules are clear, but are they always followed? And if not, what happens when the rules of the mob family are violated? The life of a mob wife is not without its share of trauma. These women often live in constant fear, not just for themselves, but for their children and families. What is it like to hold a secret that could destroy everything, knowing that revealing it could cost you your life? Many mob wives have seen things that they can never forget, acts of violence, betrayal, and loss. Yet, they are expected to carry on as if nothing happened. How many times have these women had to turn a blind eye to the crimes happening right in front of them, simply to protect the family? In some cases, these women were more involved than anyone realized. Some assisted in illegal activities like laundering money or disposing of evidence. The question is, how far would you go to protect the ones you love, even if it means compromising your morals and crossing the line into a criminal world? The secrets these women carry are like a weight on their shoulders, a burden that few can truly understand. Can you imagine living in a world where nothing is what it seems and everything you know could change in an instant? The stakes are always high and the consequences for failure are deadly. There are real-life mob wives who have lived through unimaginable experiences. Women like Karen Gravano, Carmine Romano, and Victoria Gotti are well known for their involvement in the criminal world, but there's so much more to their stories than what we see on TV. Did Karen Gravano really bring down her own father? How did Victoria Gotti manage to balance a public persona with a private life full of danger? These women were often caught between loyalty to their husbands and the undeniable truth that the world they lived in was built on lies and betrayal. What would you do if you found yourself in their position? Would you stay loyal to the family, or would you try to escape it all? The choice between family and self-preservation is something that mob wives know all too well. The life of a mob wife is one filled with secrets, danger, and survival. Behind the glamour, behind the diamonds, behind the public image, these women are facing challenges that most of us could never comprehend. Are they simply victims of their circumstances, or are they playing the game just as much as the men in their lives? At BeyondReality, we dig deep into the truth behind the shadows, exploring the lives of those who live in a world of danger, power, and secrecy. If you're fascinated by these hidden truths and want to learn more about the darker side of reality, subscribe now and join us as we continue to uncover stories that leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. What do you think about the mob wife aesthetic? Is it all about survival, or is there more to it than meets the eye? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next one.